safe bet at this point in time. And it makes sense. It would be Valve's best attempt at trying to combat Valorant Mobile when that game comes out in 2024. Over the past 5 to 10 years, there have been many different game developers that have tried to replicate the Counter-Strike experience on mobile devices. Some of them are pretty solid, like Brutal Strike and Special Forces Group 3, and others are absolutely incredible to this very day, like Critical Ops and Standoff 2. By the way, I can't recommend these games enough. They are really, really good. And there are newer games coming out, like Alpha Ace, for instance. I've made a couple of videos on that game now, and it's not fully out yet. It's still in a beta state, but it's super, super promising. However, let's scrap all of these games for a sec, because there is actually a way you can download and play a real version of Counter-Strike on your Android device right now. You can play against real people in multiplayer servers, and it's basically the best preparation you can get for CSGO 2 Mobile, because it literally is a true Counter-Strike mobile game. I really hope this is something you'll find useful. Please leave a like if you do, and subscribe for more videos just like this. Feel free to share this video with your friends if they want to play Counter-Strike on their phone, and yeah, let's get into the tutorial, shall we? Alright guys, so here we are now on my Android device. I already have these installed on my phone. If you can see, I have Counter-Strike and the Source engine already installed, but I want to walk it through with you so you understand everything that you need to do. You're going to open up the Google Play Store first and install this program. This is called 7-Zipper, and it's my preferred zip extracting program, so that's the one I'm going to recommend to you guys. When you open it up for the very first time, it's probably going to need some permissions like accessing your system storage or something like that. You're going to click Allow so you can actually see this screen right here, and once you do, it should look like this. All right, that's what 7-Zipper should look like on your phone. Next thing, you're going to download the download that I provided down below in the description. If you can see at the top of my downloads, I have the Counter-Strike Source download. It is 3 gigabytes in size. I know, it's a pretty decent size, but you are downloading a PC game onto your phone, all right? So it is going to be at least somewhat decent in size. The download will either be a Google Drive link or a Mediafire. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I'm not entirely sure. Whatever one works. Once you download it, it will take a little bit to download. You're going to click on that, and you should be able to select 7-Zipper as your extracting program of choice. Once you do that and you open it up, it should look something like this where you're extracting it to your downloads. You're going to click OK, and then it will begin the extracting process. It's going to take a little bit of time to extract this because it is 3 gigabytes in size, as I said, but once it finishes extracting, you should see the folder in your downloads or wherever you selected it to be extracted to in 7-Zipper. Should look something like this, and you can see now the folder. Half-Life 2. You know that game. You're basically getting 2 games, not just Counter-Strike Source, which is pretty freaking cool. 2 games instead of just 1. But anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to go to the folder, you're going to go to the APK, and then you're going to install both of these APKs. When you do that, it's probably going to come up with a notification that says, oh, you can't install it. You need to have special permissions for 7-Zipper to install it. You're going to go over to your settings and then click Allow and then come back. And then once you click Install, it should have some notification that comes up that might say unsafe app. That is just a generic notification that always comes up if you're installing something that's unsafe app. It's just a normal thing. You're going to click install anyway, and then you can get around that and actually install that. Then you're going to install the Source engine. So you're going to do the exact same thing. It's going to come up with the same notification saying unsafe app or something like that. It doesn't mean it is unsafe. It's just a precautionary step that Google always does when you're installing stuff not from the Play Store, okay? Once you install both of those things, you can actually open up the Source engine. So if I go over here and open up the Source engine, you should see it look something like this, but the path to game resources will most likely look different. That thing that you can see my cursor on right now. So what you're going to do is set the game directory to wherever you downloaded the CSGO mobile game, okay? And it might be right here on your main selection of folders. It could be in your download. For me personally, it's in my download. I select Counter-Strike Source plus Half-Life 2 plus APK. I select that once more, and then I select the src.eng folder. Select that, select Set Current Directory, and that is it, okay? Then what we can do is we can launch the game. Actually, as a matter of fact, you can't just launch the game yet, because if you click launch from the Source engine right here, it's actually going to just automatically launch Half-Life 2, and I'm sure if you're clicking on this video, you want to play Counter-Strike, so what you're going to do is you're going to click the Counter-Strike Source button, you're going to click launch, and then everything is good to go. And here we are, opening up the Counter-Strike PC version on our phone for the very first time. It should look something like this. It might look like it's in very, very bad quality for you. If it looks like it has very bad quality, what you need to do is go over to your options at the bottom left, click on that, and then navigate over to where it says video. You need to go to the resolution, and you need to kick that up all the way to the native resolution of your phone, okay? You're gonna click apply, you're gonna click OK, and then it should look something like this. You can drag the console and click the X button on that, and then it should look good to go. Now, very small for you. At the very bottom right, there's a little thing that you can drag around to make it bigger. And there is the selection of multiplayer maps right now. These have real players. You can see the ping has a certain amount of milliseconds. Obviously, you're going to have a decent amount of ping, it looks like. But, well, if we wanted to jump into a random one here, we're going to click on that, and then we're going to click the connect button. I should show you. You can do that. If you press the keyboard button, wherever you decide to put it on your screen, open up the Counter-Strike main menu. You're not going to click quit. What you're going to do is you're going to click disconnect. And then it should bring you back to the main screen right here. So then, if you wanted to go into a server with bots, you're going to click create server. And then you can create the server based off of whatever options you choose. You can choose whatever map you want. Obviously, I'm going to choose Dust 2 because that's like the most iconic Counter-Strike map imaginable, and then there's a lot of different options that you can select between. It's really freaking cool. Obviously, I'm going to make it the easiest possible bot difficulty, but I'm probably still going to get destroyed. We're going to just auto-assign, auto-select, open up the buy station, and let's try a rifle, maybe? Maybe I can try the sniper rifle? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look, this is actually going to be... This is so going to be bad. This is so going to end very, very bad. I see an enemy way over there. I killed an enemy! Let's go! Let's go! I'm getting excited over killing bots. I think I killed another one? I'm not sure. But it's very different how you play this game in relation to, you know, Call of Duty and other games like that. This is an old school first-person shooter, and you have to realize that. With Counter-Strike, in order to be more accurate with your weapons, you need to crouch when you're shooting, okay? Especially with, like, some of the weapons that have bigger bullet spray, like the AK-47. It'll take a little bit. Oh, shoot. I spotted a friend. Dang it. Yeah, it's definitely going to take some time to get used to. Let's just say that. Now, it's kind of cool because if you actually heard the game right now without my phone messing up... Enemy! Oh, let's go, let's go. They have some pretty cool voice messages and stuff that you hear players. I'm gonna buy... Let's buy a AK-47 maybe, right? Or something different. I don't know. M16? Is this an M16? I think it's an M16. So let's practice crouching and shooting at the same time. It's great. It's literally like the PC version of Counter-Strike, and you're playing it on your phone. I understand a lot of people are still gonna prefer... Is that an enemy? That's a friend. I understand. Oh, see, he's talking. He's talking. And you can see if he was talking. I would love to know what he was saying, but again, when I'm screen recording, I can't hear the game audio for whatever reason. It's just, I don't know. Yeah, honestly, I don't really see a need to continue this any further. Somebody died. Is that an enemy? No! Martin! Why would you do that? Why are you hiding there like a little creepy creeper? It's like a freaking Minecraft creeper hiding in the shadows, and then he kills me out of nowhere. God dang it. Maybe we can try a completely different weapon, like shotgun or something like that. And it's actually really nice because there's a lot of people on YouTube that are giving downloads for the Counter-Strike mobile game called CS 1.6. Is that an enemy? That's a strike source. So this one that I'm giving you guys has... One of the things that I like to do on my channel, the best graphics I've ever seen in any mobile game, and it's crazy. This game even tries to mimic some RTX aspects. You know, RTX isn't a thing on mobile devices just yet. You can't just like plug in and do that, all right? There are a lot of games out there that are trying to mimic RTX. For instance, this game that's literally called RTX Mobile. When you download it and you open it up, you're basically just wandering around this forest where every little detail is moving, every leaf, every blade of grass, and with the lighting and the shadows enabled to the max graphics settings, it really feels like you're in RTX graphics on a mobile device. This game that we're going to be taking a look at today essentially does the same thing, and I'm all for that. I love games that have amazing graphics. Games like Arena Breakout, which has amazing graphics, and on top of that is a full-on piece.